Hello, folks. We got another show here today. I got somebody with me. I got Kathy Vannostrand, and she has written a book. And what I want to say, I want her to talk about her book, and we're going to have her here in the store this coming Saturday. What's the date on that? That is the 27th of May. And the important thing is the reason she's able to demonstrate her faith the way she is I believe, Kathy, I believe that it's because she's had a praying grandmother and a praying mother. She has this background. And some of the stories sound an awful lot like what's his is Mueller's what's his first name?
George.
It is George. I keep thinking it's not the right name, but anyway. But some of them sound an awful lot like that. So I'm going to let her talk. Go
Well,
ahead.
it's called The Glorious Deeds of the Lord, The Roots of My Faith. And what I had wanted to do is reading the Bible, I realized that God is so big on letting your children know, letting his people, his children, he wanted them to know what he had done throughout the generations. And it was very important because once the children didn't hear anymore, they would forget. They'd forget, God and what he had done. So I wanted to write that for my children. I wanted them to know, their mother, their grandmother, their great grandmother, and basically researching that, I saw that they were really into prayer, and I feel that that's where my faith really got so strong by them praying for me. And I know, like with writing the stories, I started when I told a little bit about them, but then I wanted to write the miracles that I've seen. So from 5 years old, praying at my grandmother's house, and then going forward. And then sometimes my children are in those, sometimes my grandchildren are in those. And it's amazing, like when you look back. And then I prayed, I said, Lord, you've been in my life, and I've known you, but there are so many people that I meet, they don't know you. They don't know that you've really been there, all their lives. So I wanted them to, when they read a story, not to see me, even if you know me, but to just see God in that story, and then to actually see him in your story. So, and I've had people say that
Yeah.
they've read the stories and they're like, wait a minute, that brought me back to a memory, but that memory came from God, came from the Holy Spirit. And so, I mean, non-Christians alike are reading it going, wait a minute, God's really been there, and so it's amazing. And I basically wanted it just for my children. I wasn't planned where I was going to have it so other people could read it. If they wanted to share it, that was fine. But then I'm part of international e-groups from around the world, and they would say, "Can I buy it?" So then I was like, "Oh, okay," And so then all of a sudden it got bigger and bigger, and the Lord said to me, "This isn't just your children; these are my children. I want them to read it."
Amen.
So
Amen.
I brought one in for Dale. I said, Dale, because he's blessed me. You have blessed me with the books throughout the years. I've come in, not even really knowing me, and his dollar book sale is phenomenal because I find all the old time praying, believing people that I grew up with. My parents or my mom especially. So I bring them back and they're like, "Where did you get that book?" I said, "Get Dale's Fisherman's Supply." So I brought him in a book. I said, I would love to bless you with this. And so all of a sudden he's like, well, would you, come in for a book signing? And I said, yeah, because as many people as can get this in their hands, really just believing that God really has been there. And he does bless us every day. I mean, just to give him thanks and glory. So that's what it is. There's 31 stories. They're not long. They're not big stories, but they're right to the point of how faithful God has been.
They
So
really are. They really are to the point. Let me tell you. There's some amazing. I think you should just come to meet Kathy.
oh
That's. It's just, you're kidding me. You actually have had these things happen to you, know, basically.
yeah.
So just come on over. Come on over. That's at 3 o'clock this coming Saturday, and again that is May 27th. So I hope to see you there.
Yes.
Thank you so much for your attention. We'll see you.
Bye.